Hello everyone, my name is Adola Kolawole of ALOS NG, and today I would like to share a few things about the categories of registration under the Corporate Affairs Commission. First, number one thing that we should note is that not everyone, not every business can be registered. Okay, let me start with it. For example, as a lawyer or as a law firm, and I want to register my law practice. The thing is that I cannot register as a limited liability company. It has to be either a business name or a partnership. So as well, so many businesses like that, depending on your nature of business or your objectives, not every business can fall under the business name and not every business can fall under the limited liability. It depends on what you do that will determine, okay, no, you can't do this as a limited liability or you can't do this as a business name. It has to be because we all know or obviously that's definitely there's a standard for NGOs. You know that you want to do association. Okay, so let me give another example. If you plan to have a fellowship, maybe a group of friends, you want to come together and have fellowship, and you're thinking you want to register it and be a corporate entity, you can't go register under a business name because they're not seeing you as a business. They're seeing you as an association of group of persons coming together to do business. As well, there are also some businesses that it has to be a limited liability company. You want to have a private security company, you want to go into travel agency, it has to be limited liability by shares. For some of us that also have the mind of charity in mind, but we don't want NGO, you can also do limited liability by guarantee. It's similar to incorporated trustees. We will treat that in subsequent videos. Differences between incorporated trustees and limited by guarantee. They are both similar. They have that community-based objectives in their mind and all that. So what I'm trying to say is that not the categories are different. Depends. So you have to understand what you're registering before reserving a name. Know that does this fall for me under business name? Does this fall under limited liability by shares, private or public? Even some, not everybody can register under private limited liability. Some has to be public. You can decide to go public if depending on your share capital and your objectives. So all this category has to be, you have to understand okay, I know my objectives. This is what I want to do. Then you have to now know what CAC requires, Corporate Affairs Commission requires of you, so that you to avoid the queries and all that. So you have to understand that business name is different from limited liability company, is different from the corporate trustees, and is different from limited by guarantee. And there are two additional entities that were added in this Companies and Allied Matters Act 2020, which is limited partnership and limited liability partnership. So for some of us that want to go into partnership with our friends or with colleagues, those ones are perfect for you. You may not necessarily have to need a partnership agreement in that sense, because you may have to fill some terms in the registration while doing it. But if you do a business name, you can still work for partnership, but I'll still advise a partnership agreement in addition to the business name. So in all, what I'm trying to say is know your objectives, after knowing your objectives, know what fits perfectly, which category fits perfectly, to avoid unnecessary queries and stress with the Corporate Affairs Commission.